Welcome to your life-changing adventure of male self-improvement. Our mission is to help you develop into the best version of yourself. We will inspire you to overcome daily obstacles and coach you through the process of becoming a high-value man. Watching our videos will enhance the quality of your life. Listen up, gentlemen. The information that follows may alter your life. Men can be put into two categories. Either you're a low-value man or you're a high-value man. How these two kinds of men handle situations vary differently. It's all about how they think. Your thoughts are what you become in the world. People will judge you based on your actions. Wherever you go, it is easy to spot the low-value men and the high-value men if you are aware of this. If you want things to start getting better in your life, you need to work on yourself and become a man of high value. It can be easy to change your life. All you have to do is think and act a little differently. I'll explain how to do this in a moment. First, you need to understand that both men and women respect high-value men a lot more. If you pay attention, you'll notice that there's always a hierarchy. This means that a woman will always look for a high-value man. Even if a woman is of low value, she will always be looking for a high-value man. We don't know why women are biologically driven to do this, it's just how it is. They spend all of their time making sure they look good, smell good, and take the action to catch a good man. Every time a woman leaves the house, different types of guys will be eyeing her up. Her mission is to sort through these men and pick the one who has the most worth. Now, a lot of females wind up settling for a lower value man, but being the man of value should always be your target. You need to transform who you are right now into a high value man. Face the facts. The brutal truth is that high value guys end up receiving all of the universe's rewards. When you see it that way, it seems extremely cruel, but that's just life, my friends. Either you can embrace it, evolve, and become the guy who reaps all the benefits, or you can ignore it and wind up becoming a low-value man who just wanders around constantly whining that life is unfair. If you want to quickly become a high-value man, you need to be able to walk away. This suggests that a man's inability to walk away is one of the main things that lowers his value. To walk away is to turn something down. We all know guys who have never received any action from a woman at any point in their lives. They receive very little attention from girls, maybe zero. As you may well know, for guys who struggle to attract any form of attention from girls in high school, things usually get a little bit easier as they get older, but not really any simpler. So what occurred was that you had these guys who, when they were younger, never had any girl attention. But as they grew older, they began to receive a little bit of attention from needy girls. These are the low-value female counterparts. These girls would show a little bit of interest in these guys, and since these guys had never had any form of attention expressed to them by a woman at all, they would immediately cling onto the chance with this girl. We men all know that we are important in ways that can't always be seen. Most of the time, what we think our value is pretty close to what other people think our value is. In other situations, the value we think we have is nothing like the value that others see in us. Most likely, you already have a good idea of how valuable you are as a whole. This is the most important thing to remember. This evaluation is about things like where you live, what car you drive, how much money you make, and how you look. This is how the world views you. Ambition and self-control are also things that should be taken into account. All of these traits have a big impact on what makes a man of high value. So one of the most important things you need to start doing if you want to become a high-value man is to be willing to walk away. Don't settle for a low-value woman when you know you should be getting a high-value one. Believe it or not, there's a lot more to life than just women. Walking away could also mean you have to be willing to quit your job if you hate it. Deep down, you know you are worth more and that you should be getting paid more than you are right now. You must be prepared to quit. I'm not telling you to quit your job because that's a very risky thing to do. You need to sit down and think about your life, your friends, and your job. All of these things are very important, but if their current value is low, you should not be settling for them. You should be getting more valuable things in exchange for what you give. Think of it this way. You are in a fancy restaurant where the food you order costs a crazy amount of money. There is no way that you should be charged an outrageous amount for the plate of food that the waiter serves you. You must be prepared to walk away. Don't leave the restaurant without paying the check. Instead, use this opportunity to stand up for yourself and request a higher quality meal. You don't need to accept anything of poor quality if you paid a lot of money for it and are not getting value. You need to stand up for yourself and demand the compensation you deserve. Stop settling for low-value things and you'll be sure to become a high-value man almost overnight. Just know what your worth is. Don't take the easy way out in life because you, my friend, deserve better. This is true for women, your job, your friends, and where you live right now. Whatever you feel doesn't match up with the level of value you know you want, start taking action to do something about it. Stand up for yourself and say, no, I'm not going to accept that. I deserve so much better. Thanks for watching. Stay strong, brothers. See you in the next video.